because the defense mechanism that I created was that I shut myself out and I kept quiet. I didn't speak out. So I felt that I always belonged behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Welcome, guys, to DUOL podcast. And this is a podcast where conversations take place, real people talk, and growth and restoration begins. And today we have an interesting person for an interesting topic. And guess what the topic is about? It's about Voiceless, the boy child, rejection, and addiction. So make sure you don't miss this important topic. So I am Auntie Maggie, and our guest will introduce himself.
Thank you very much, Auntie Maggie,
Yes.
for having me today. My name is Marvin Njero. Marvin Njero, I am a recovering addict. This month, actually on the 8th, I will be 2 years, 5 months sober.
On the 8th of
This month.
June.
Yes.
2 years sober.
5 months
Yes.
sober. Yes.
I think that is I have to just say congratulations. It's not easy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, I thank God for this far He's brought me. I'm also a recovery coach. Guide people in recovery, work with them hand by hand in the recovery journey. I'm also a substance abuse advocate, and I'm also a mental health ambassador.
Substance abuse advocate against or for? Must be against.
Against.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is Men's Mental Health Month.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, men's mental health. That's my passion, Marvin.
Yes.
I'm very concerned about men's mental health.
Yeah.
So tell us your story.
So
As you start about the boy child. Your upbringing.
Oh, and I'm also a chef.
You're a chef?
Yes.
So if I have an occasion, I can call you?
Yes.
Good.
You will enjoy it. Sawa. Auntie Maggie, my journey is quite interesting. Quite an interesting journey. First of all, I am a brother of two sisters. I have two lovely sisters. I'm also the firstborn. Being a firstborn is not easy.
Firstborn boy.
Expectations are high. But I thank God I came out first. I was born in my grandfather's home. In my grandfather's home, then my mom and dad got married 6 years later. So we moved from my grandfather's house now to our family home. At this moment, my mom is also expectant with my sister after our second born. So growing up, there was this feeling that I had that I didn't fit or belong in this home. I had this feeling that I wasn't part of this family. Maybe it's because of the attention that I thought that I didn't receive. My dad is a teacher by profession, and he decided to start his own private school. So when my sister was born, we had a daycare in the house.
In the house that you were living in?
Yes. So children would be brought, then they were left. My mom would take care of them together with my younger sister. Me coming from school, coming back home, get the children are there. Mom, all the attention is on the children. But
on the school children now, not just your sisters, but
my sister and the other children who have been left with their parents.
The daycare.
Yes, and the daycare students.
Pupils,
Yeah, and then God opened doors, the school grew. From daycare, primary. Now you see now that to me, I felt that all the attention was being given to the children. All the attention was given to the children in the school. So I felt left out. So in this being left out, I started acting out.
What do you mean by acting out?
I was somehow of a naughty boy.
Okay.
Very cheeky here and there. And to get the attention.
Attention seeking.
Yeah, attention seeking behaviors. So I will find myself being punished most of the time. Being punished because I'm supposed to behave in a certain way, because I'm the teacher's son, you know. I'm not supposed to misbehave. I'm supposed to be a good example, you see. So somehow I felt that the punishments were a little bit too harsh. And then I started to withdraw. I felt that I didn't feel that I was getting the love and attention that I needed. You know, I'm craving for this attention. I'm acting out. Acting out, I'm being punished.
It's just vicious.
You see, now I become
and the
confused.
more attention you're looking for, the more punishment.
Yes. So I became somehow confused as a young boy, as a young child. So I began to withdraw. And I couldn't voice it out. So I had just to keep quiet and internalize everything. So in this internalizing of the things, I set myself aside and isolated myself.
Excuse me, you couldn't go to your parents and just say, hey, Daddy, you know, this is wrong. Why?
You know, now,
were you freely communicating with your father?
Now I think that's where the problem began. Because things don't go wrong, they start wrong.
They start wrong.
Yes. So I didn't have that communication
channel with your...
Yeah, with my dad. I had this fear. I had this fear of him because he was a strict man.
Okay.
Yes. So
in some cultures they say children are sin, but not
hard.
Not hard.
Yes.
Okay.
So I decided to shut myself and keep to myself most of the time. So I didn't learn how to speak out as a child because I didn't feel the need of doing it, because I didn't get the attention and the love that I needed. That is what I thought. But in these moments now, growing up, it became now a pattern that I developed, a defense mechanism that I developed in my mind, not to speak. And in this not speaking and feeling that I didn't deserve to be in this home, when I grew up, I decided now to join other groups which were not good groups in the estate. People who are using bang, people who are using alcohol, you see. And that's how my journey with addiction started.
So, Marvin, you didn't feel loved in that environment.
That is what I thought.
And you didn't speak. What if you needed something? Surely you needed school books, you needed a shuttle, some clothes, shoes.
So
how did you handle that as a child?
That is where now the relationship, now difference between my dad and my mom came.
Okay.
How I approached my dad was different from my approach to my mom. Until today, there are things I can share with mom and there are things I can't share with dad. Because it started when I was young, you see. So when I needed anything, it was mom.
Mom.
Yes.
And at least you had somebody, you had a parent.
So yeah. She was the one I could go to. And she was the one now who took my issues now to dad.
To dad.
So she was the channel.
So you could not go directly to dad, you had to go through mom.
I had this fear of him.
Yes.
You see? So I couldn't approach him directly. So it was easier to talk to my mom. It is still easier today to talk to my mom.
And even with that, you still did not feel loved? Because I heard you say you didn't feel loved, at least with the moms.
Okay, you know that my relationship with my mom is was open from the word go.
Okay.
But with the relationship to my dad was somehow closed and cut. So I was able to talk more with mom and talk less with dad because of the fear that I had of him. Yes. So now, according to me, according to my mind, so I didn't have that connection, that I felt that I didn't get this love, the fatherly love that I deserved. So I decided to find this love and validation from other people, from other sources. So that is why I felt that I belong in these groups now. I was accepted in these groups. We could go out, use, no one will judge me. No one will tell me that you are not good enough. No one will tell me that stop doing this, stop doing that. And I felt appreciated. So that is how I became more and more drawn and more out of connection with my family. And I think I could, if I could speak more to my dad, there's a way he could have guided me. But I didn't, I feared that I feared talking to him. But coming to think of it, until today we talk together, he guides me, he talks to me, but I feel it is a bit too late. It should have started earlier.
At an early age.
At an earlier age.
And I think for guys watching this, it's so important. One parent is not enough to have a relationship. And especially for boys, they say that father relationship is so, so important. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, I would like to find out, sometimes you find there's a family history. Maybe a father may behave that way because that is the way he was treated. Did you find out about your family tree or whether there's...
As I was saying, now is when we actually talk now to my dad. He was recently, I think it was last year, he was sharing with me. He was telling me that he wishes even him that his dad could sit him down and talk to him.
Oh, okay.
You see? So I came to learn that even him, he didn't have that relationship, father-son relationship with...
What was his story?
With his dad. You see? He was the one who, after the death of their mother...
Their mother died?
Yes.
How old was he by?
When my dad was very young.
Oh, okay.
So you could find him, most of the time he was the one who was taking care of his siblings.
At what age?
At a very young, I think he started taking care of them at 13 years because his father was on and off work, on and off, because his father used to work in hotels.
Okay.
So on and off he wasn't around.
So he didn't get the fatherly love and attention.
Yes. So I think that is how he brought me up the best way he knew how. You see? And the best way he knew how, to me, it wasn't good enough.
It wasn't good enough.
Yes, because I needed that connection. So, yeah, but I think now, at least nowadays, we are getting somewhere.
You're getting somewhere, and I think it's healthy to be able to,
Yes, we are getting somewhere.
So, we have about 2 minutes. And then tell me, because you also had sisters.
Yeah.
Can you say that you were treated more harshly being a boy child than your sisters and the rest of the family?
Yes.
Or
on a certain degree,
compare?
On a certain degree, as a firstborn, I was expected to be a good example.
Yes, as a firstborn.
Yes. And I had said earlier that I was a kachiki boy.
Who was looking for love and
who was busy looking for the attention and the love. So in this, I was supposed to be a good example to my sisters.
Yes.
I'm supposed to set a good example, as any other normal firstborn should do. So to me, I think it was I felt that it was a bit harsh. It was a bit harsh because I think
to you than to
the others than to my sisters. Yes.
Okay. So we are going to have a short break. That's an interesting story. And I hope it's going to help a lot of boy children and even parents who could be listening on how best to handle their children. So see you, short break.
This episode is proudly supported by Marvin's Kitchen, a social enterprise changing lives through food, employment, and community impact.
Mickey Mike
Nanti Magi.
Ndani ya moyo wangu nakumbuka wewe ni nani. Uliniona tangu mwanzo ukaniita karibu nawe.
Welcome back again. So Marvin, you were talking about your childhood and upbringing and the trauma, the difficulty of growing as a boy child and a firstborn. So tell us, with all this that you went through, you talked of the severe punishment. You talked about fear that you could not even have the courage to talk to your father. You had to go through your mother. And a lot of you didn't feel loved. How did this affect you? How did it affect you in general?
This trauma, the childhood trauma, as I grew up, I got this certain mindset that of an inferiority complex. I felt that I wasn't good enough. I also had a very low self-esteem because I didn't feel that I was capable of being out there, of doing something, of being listened to. Because the defense mechanism that I created was that I shut myself out and I kept quiet. I didn't speak out. So I felt that I always belonged behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
So,
wow.
So now as I came to realize my first experiences with the drugs, my first drug of choice was bang. The euphoria that comes with bang was that it could numb all these feelings that I was feeling inside, you see. So I was escaping. It was a form of escape.
When did you get introduced to bang? And how?
Through the friends I was hanging out with in the estate. I think even my dad didn't like the company I was keeping also. The company I had started keeping. Because they were not the model the model friends you would want for your kid. So upon down, I started using bang. So I started feeling that this was where I belong. This group is where I get the love, I get the validation that I thought I wasn't finding at home. So as a way of escape, I thought that I was escaping what I was feeling inside, but I ended up being trapped or enslaved in these drugs and alcohol.
Describe a bit when you talk about love from this group of people who are taking bangi, because some people just look at them and they, what is it that they did differently that you didn't feel at home? Yes, they're taking bangi and all that, but yeah, what are the things that made you feel
there was that connection,
appreciated?
Yeah, there was that connection where, and approval, the approval that you get, and that feeling now, there's that group mentality that now, this is the people now that I belong to.
You belong to.
Yes. Because you find most of the time, you will find that there are also people who are undergoing through some challenges also at home. So when you talk together, this one is talking about home, how it is. This one is talking about how their parents were fighting. Then you can...
You're not alone. You had a lot in common.
So you find that you have things in common and that now you start feeling that you are part of this group.
But would they help you if you're in trouble?
No, they can't.
You see, so that is now where you, when you're sick, they're not there for you.
There.
Then, okay.
So that is how I found myself now start using drugs. Because now we are told that the disease of addiction is either, most of the times it's hereditary.
Okay.
Or genetic. You see? So from my both sides of the family,
your mom and your dad's side.
From my mom and my dad's side, I have uncles who have struggled with addiction, with the alcoholism.
In both mom and dad's side?
Dad's side, yes.
What about your grandparents?
No.
Okay.
No,
so it's mostly the uncles.
Yes. So, yes. So that's how I started now discovering that I felt that, when you use it for the first time, there's that feeling that you get.
Okay.
You know? So I felt now this is it. Especially alcohol, having an underlying issue with low self-esteem and inferiority complex. Alcohol now became my favorite drug of choice because there was that false courage that it was giving me.
You know examples of people who don't normally talk, they're just quiet. Then they drink where they are opposite.
Yeah.
They are courageous and they don't think, they're just quiet. Okay. So that false.
Yeah, that's false courage. So that's how I came to fall in love with alcohol. So at first it was just for fun. Then down the line, now it became an addiction. Where I couldn't stop. So, as I grew older, in the search of this validation that I was talking about, I found my addiction interfering with my education, even interfering with my relationship with my dad, because it reached a time that I went to live with my aunt and my grandfather.
Your maternal or paternal?
Maternal aunt. Yes, I went to live with my aunt and my grandfather. But also from there I went to do my A-levels in Uganda. A-levels, at the same time I'm still drinking, but now the addiction part wasn't so distinct. Coming into the university is when now it started blowing up.
You went to Makerere?
Makerere University.
Okay.
I got admission to Makerere University.
You had passed your high school despite?
Yeah, I passed my high school despite the addiction. Also, my A-levels, I did very well with my A-levels. In fact, we were among the first group that was, there was a new course that was introduced in Makerere. At that time, it was called Bachelor of Business Computing. We were the first group that was called to do that, to take that course. But now my disease of addiction now could not allow me to complete to complete my degree program. So along the line, I dropped out.
So you never finished?
I didn't complete.
Oh my! I hope it was not towards the end.
No, it was in the beginning.
The
yes.
beginning.
The alcohol became more important in my life than my education. So it was all about the drinking, all about the people who are around me. I was seeking the validation. I'm still seeking this validation in my life.
Yes.
So I end up dropping out of campus. My aunt comes for me all the way to Uganda.
From Nairobi?
From Nairobi. I'm from my drinking sprees. I don't know how she found out where I was living. She came and just told me.
And she looked for you. You were living uko ndani
ndani. Sijui alijua aje.
That is a loving auntie, honestly.
Yes. She came and found me and we came back to Kenya. Now coming back, now I am clothed or surrounded by this shame now,
Mm.
I've not completed my university.
Mm-hmm.
So along the line, I find myself meeting this lady
Mm-hmm.
who I decided, whom I fell in love with.
Mm-hmm.
In the search of validation,
Mm-hmm.
search of the love that.
Where did you meet her?
In a bar.
In a bar?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
We met in a bar, so she became an escape for me.
Mm-hmm.
From the the feelings of guilt and shame I was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I was drowning in, even not feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I was drowning
in guilt and shame. Mm-hmm.
So we eloped together and I ran away from home.
So she moved in with you, or you moved in with her?
I moved in with
With
her.
her.
Yes. So for quite a number of years, I think this was in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
Stayed together until 2009. People at home are looking for me. They just hear we are seen in the shopping center fighting. We are drunk because she also had a problem with the alcohol.
Okay, so you would drink together.
Yeah, we were two alcoholics living in the same house
and sometimes fighting each other.
It was the order of the day. So, but here, you see now, Auntie Maggie, now here I'm getting validation first.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm getting the alcohol that
You're
I
being
need.
accepted.
I'm being accepted for
loved
with all my faults and mistakes.
Yes.
You see.
Mm.
So, in spite of everything that is going around, in spite of all the chaos, and also I think it's because also for mentally my inferiority complex or my low self-esteem, I felt that I belonged here.
She respected you. Can you show how the validation you received from her kept you going, staying with her?
You see, Auntie Maggie, this was a relationship that was, people didn't approve of it because she was older than I am.
She was older? Uh-huh.
Yes. So, you can imagine the talk that people have when you're around them. During that time, people talked a lot. They didn't approve of the relationship, and also at home, they didn't approve it. But now here we are together. No one is judging each other. Unaona mnapendana sana, unaona. But
you fight sometimes.
Although we are fighting, but we still drink. Yeah. But I feel accepted in this type of scene. You see. I feel that I am loved. I feel I'm getting the approval that I require. And of course, also I'm escaping.
Escaping from reality.
The feelings, from reality and the feelings that I'm feeling inside. So this becomes a tool. The alcohol is also another tool that I'm using to numb everything that I'm going through, everything that I'm feeling. So down the line, the alcohol addiction goes down. Now we are drinking even changa.
So the addiction got worse.
It's now becoming worse.
Initially, you used to drink what? Before you went to changa?
We used to drink the wines and spirits, the cups. Sasa unaona imefika mahali umeanza kukunywa changa, unaona? Then it reaches a point now that it is no longer comfortable. You want to stop drinking, you can't stop drinking. You want to live, you can't live. Why? Because I am addicted to this now.
So what was the damages happening in your life at this point?
So my eye-opener that came now, that I decided to leave all this behind, was when I dislocated my shoulder in one of the fights of that we had together.
So she fought with you and dislocated your arm.
While we were fighting,
I
dislocated my arm.
Okay.
I asked myself, why am I doing all this? No one has chased me away from home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't I just go home like the prodigal son?
The prodigal son.
Yes. Just go home and ask for forgiveness.
Okay.
I think God had answered the prayers that they were praying at home. I think they had
Okay.
prayed.
So that injury
long.
could have been a
wake-up call.
So God can answer in a way that looks harsh, but it's effective.
Yes.
So, Marvin, you know, we are having about 3 minutes, and I'm seeing us going to part 2 because this story is very interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe you can just share with us just a few parting shots so far before we go to part 2. But interesting story, yeah.
Thank you, Auntie Maggie.
Were you at rock bottom by this time?
No. I hadn't.
It was still coming.
Okay. You know, rock bottom is where you see that you have reached the end.
The worst part.
And the worst part. Maybe this was a rock bottom for me at that time.
At that time. It was the first rock bottom.
Yes, at that time. You see, Auntie Maggie, when we try to escape, there's some things we escape to that end up enslaving us.
Enslaving us.
Yes. You see, up to that point in my life, I was escaping reality. I was escaping the feelings of hurt from my childhood traumas. I was escaping the shame, the guilt, you see. And then I come and find I'm escaping now to some validation that I'm seeking, some approval that I'm seeking.
Which you never got as a child.
Yes.
You felt you didn't get as a child.
Which I feel I didn't get as a child.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't able to voice out. So now I am running towards, or I am escaping now towards now alcohol and some toxic relationships.
And toxic relationships.
You see?
Yeah.
Because the alcohol is numbing inside all that I'm feeling. And the relationships are giving me the acceptance and approval and validation that I was in search of.
So numbing, some people drink just to numb in relationships. They have pain in their heart, pain in their lives, and lack confidence because experience that they had in childhood. And that's what we are learning. You're an example.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that lack of love, you know, and the toxic relationship sometimes is a fake scenario that makes you feel love, but it actually putting you in a worse situation.
In a worse situation, true.
Yeah.
You end up being trapped, you end up
being trapped, yeah. No, we are learning a lot, and that's why we need to get to part 2 of this very interesting talk. And I'm thinking for now, we may have to take a break as we look forward to part 2. So I hope, guys, you're enjoying this. Is there anything you want to add as a last, or we will do it in part 2?
We'll do it in
part 2, yeah, last parting shot. So for any of you who have enjoyed the discussion, please share, subscribe, and don't be late. Be on time to catch part 2. So ciao. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.